Disney Sharp back with Madden NFL 19. We are going to continue with the NFL season. We're still in week 6. We got 2 more user games to do. Then we move on to week 7. So the Baltimore Ravens are looking to get back in the win column, and the Titans are looking to stay in the win column because the Titans are undefeated. Ravens are 32 because they're on a 2-game losing streak. If you don't know the standings, I'm gonna show you the standings. Saints, Titans, Jets, Packers, Rams undefeated. Chiefs, Niners, Seahawks, Falcons, Texans 4-1, Panthers 3-1, Browns 4-2, Steelers 3-2, Ravens, Eagles 3-2, Chargers 2-4, Raiders, Dolphins, Colts, Patriots 2-3, Bucks, Bears, Redskins 1-3, Cardinals, Lions, Cowboys, Bills, Giants 1-4, Broncos, Vikings, Jags, Bengals 0-5. So let me know in the comment section below. Are the Titans gonna keep their streak alive, or will their streak end? We're gonna find out. Let's go.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the Baltimore Ravens and their dynamic rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson face off with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change. And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they? They really should.
Alright, so Justin Tucker's ready to kick, because I think the Titans are going to get the ball first, and they are. So as Justin Tucker kicks it off, week 6 of the NFL season continues.
We are underway on EA Sports.
Campano's not going to return it, so it will be a touchback.
So out comes this offense to take over.
Here comes Tennessee's offense. Take a look at Marcus Mariota's season stats.
And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
First and 10 for Mariota.
First down. Eluding the pressure.
And Mariota will be sacked.
He's taken down. C.J. Mosley. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush,
That was a loss of 5 on that sack. And it will be a second down.
I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15.
Second and 15 following the sack.
To throw is Mariota.
To throw is Mariota.
Escaping the pressure right.
He can't find anybody. Oh, he fires. And it's caught to Levine. Josh Levine taking off. Touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
No, it's sucker for the extra point. And it is. Oh, he missed it.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
So now the Ravens are going to get the football here. The Titans are going to kick it off to them.
Now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end
Here's
zone.
Young on the return. And he is taken down at the 18.
Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So here come the Ravens now. ready
Here
to get
comes
football for
the Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson. Take a look at his season stats on the year. He's done pretty well with the 5 interceptions. That's okay, because his team does have 2 losses, though.
The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
1st and 10 for Jackson. And he's sacked.
Rushing down he goes. Derek Morgan. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right.
Here's Jackson on 2nd down. And wide open is Allen.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive
Now
line
1st and 10 after that big gainer.
for the big completion downfield.
He's going to give it to Collins on the run.
And he'll take this one up.
And he is taken down to the 45.
Yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
As we take a look at the Ravens offense.
Bay boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Here's Collins on 2nd and 8. And he will be stopped in his tracks behind the line.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there.
Loss of 3, now it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground.
3rd and 11. Jackson throws. And this is gonna be incomplete as he was out of bounds when he caught that. Now it's 4th down.
He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he will not return this one. It'll be a touchback.
That'll be a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Here comes the Titans.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Mariota to throw it.
Mariota on 1st down.
Flushed out right.
Mario's gonna run for this. There goes Mariota.
Hit it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Big yardage
And
there.
taken down all the way to the 45. 25 yards.
Develop downfield. I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Here's Mariota. He's gonna run for this a second time. And down he goes to the 36-yard line.
Too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
19 yards. And another 1st down.
2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
1st and 10, Mariota. And it's caught, Levine.
Receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard.
And they're going to be stopped at the 15-yard line.
This one goes for 20. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Mariota. And there is Levine.
He's got it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought
Gain of 6 yards on that catch and run. Now 2nd and 4.
One thing you're open for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Mariota. And he'll find Levine. Powers out of the tackle.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the 1st quarter as that's a 1st down.
They can't stop him.
What's the toughest route to defend?
That's what I gotta say about it.
Especially if it's a good receiver.
Now it's another 1st down for Tennessee.
Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to
Here's Mariota. And he'll be sacked.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Play fake.
Mariota looking to throw. And he's going to run for this. And he'll get down to the 7. And that will conclude the 1st quarter. 6-0 is the score. Back to Nashville after this.
And finally able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis
back here in Tennessee, it's the Titans with the football, and they're leading. They're trying to score a touchdown. 3rd and goal. Here's Lewis. And he is taken down behind the line. Now it'll be 4th down.
Intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out.
A Suckup's kick is good. Now the lead is trimmed to 9.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal.
Willis needs a return.
A whole lot better running off the field.
And down he goes to the 24.
The 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Here comes Baltimore now.
He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore.
Last possession, they punted, and they were looking to not do that again.
And give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Here's Jackson.
It wasn't his fault. Listen,
And it's caught a Crabtree.
we're trying to win a game.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey,
Here's Jackson on first down.
You okay? You feeling all right?
Throws downfield. Caught. Willie Snead.
Put in a box of tissue.
And down he goes to the 37.
23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to...
First and 10. Here's Alex Collins. And down he goes behind the line.
Stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit
Jackson.
of space.
He finds Allen.
There was none there for him.
And he's taken down at the 19.
All the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially
Here's
if you're in the
Jackson.
linebacker spot.
And he'll be sacked.
He goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Derek Morgan in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be...
Here's Jackson on second and 19.
Right? 4 guys might
Uh-oh,
have it,
he
but
throws
the 5 guys
deep.
giving something
And it's
else.
caught.
They gotta find a way to all get on the same page.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And the young buck showing that ability.
And after that, it's going to be a first and goal now for Baltimore.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions. Because
First
so many
and
things
goal.
can happen that can go wrong.
And Collins only gets stopped.
And in a big way.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise,
Second and goal. And Collins is stopped.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This Titan defense, they just will not give
And as we head to the 2-minute warning,
Stop, third and goal. 2 minutes remain here in the first half.
9-0.
Back to Tennessee after this. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Third and goal. Collins runs outside. And he'll be stopped.
He's down to the 2-yard line.
And that will be a fourth down. The Ravens could not get in the end zone.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand.
Justin Tucker's kick is good.
What do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on fourth down?
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space.
Justin Tucker ready to kick it.
That's fielded in the
And
end
here's
zone.
Jackson. There goes Jackson, turning on the jet, And this will be a kickoff return. Touchdown, Titans.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now
A second extra point is good.
Instead of the 20,
Now they will trim it to 16-3.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken.
Here's Willie Snead on return. And they'll bring him down to the 23-yard line.
Michael Crabtree and company now heading back onto the field. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him?
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch. Get
First and 10 for Jackson. He throws. Oh, and the ball gets tipped.
As this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson. Throws. Caught.
Incomplete. It's John Brown. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
Here's Jackson on first down. He throws deep. And it's caught.
Inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays.
Here's Jackson. Throws. And it's caught.
Defense off balance. That'll drive a team towards a victory.
And they will have a first and goal now from at the 5. They're looking to try this again. Oh, wait a second. They're going to review.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
What are they going to say about that pass? They're gonna keep it.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They come out here in the I.
Get 1st and goal. Collins. And down he goes to the 4-yard line.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. He'll get it up.
Here's Collins again. And he's taken down to the 1-yard line.
That may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. And Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
Buck Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
That's one of the better examples of clock management.
Tucker's extra point is good.
And still put the ball in the end zone.
And the Ravens lead it. And the Ravens are still down by 6, down 16-10.
With the extra point, and that will get them one closer. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
And Jackson will take a knee in the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
1st and 10 And it looks like they're going to kneel this one into the halftime locker room. And that's it for the first half. Titans lead 16-10.
With the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start down in Big D. Jacksonville paying a visit to AT&T Stadium to take on Dallas. And that one just before halftime with the Jaguars out on top. A touchdown run there for Leonard Fournette. From there, we head north to Minnesota. Check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And no one went home happy after this one, as it ends in a rare tie. Finally, let's get down to Miami, see what's going on with the Dolphins. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Ryan Tannehill, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our
back here in Tennessee.
Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome
Ravens are finna get the football, looking to take the lead. Here's Young on a return.
Here's Tavon Young.
And Young is taken down at the 43.
45-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. And the Jags, they're out to an early lead there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
First and 10. Here's Alex Collins. And Collins is still going. And he'll be taken down to the 24-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Jackson.
Yeah,
and he finds Hurst. And Allen Hurst is in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
Justin Tucker for the lead in the extra point, and he's got it. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Here's Capanero on the return. And nice way to start the drive at 31.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
First and 10, Mariota. And it's caught to Levine already. And down he goes at the 43.
Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Mariota on first down.
Mariota to throw.
Alluding to pressure right. Now he'll let it
Oh, he throws deep left side. And it's caught. But it was incomplete.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they
Here's Mariota.
There are.
Throws. And that one is caught. And it's another incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
blitz does come.
Levine, he throws deep for Levine, and he catches it. And Levine is in. Touchdown, Titans.
Big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny
And
lines.
they will get the 2-point conversion. Add 2 more to the board.
Second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few
Here's Young. Young turning on the jet now. And down he goes to the 42.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
And Jackson is sacked.
9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd
Folded down there like a mouse. Jackson on 2nd and 19 after the sack. He will throw. Caught.
Former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A second tight end who can catch the
39.
It looks like a guy is going to line up on the line of scrimmage. And
Jackson. Oh, he fumbled. And now that will be a 4th down, as they did not get the first.
For the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
And it will hit the back of the end zone for a touchback, and they will start at the 20.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Here comes the Titans offense.
The last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Oh, and Mariota gets sacked.
He goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Second down, Mariota.
Mariota will throw. Throws deep. Caught. And he's brought down to the 50-yard line.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab at that length.
Mariota will throw deep.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to
He
be
will
excited
throw.
about that one, whether you're on the field or not.
And he throws. Caught. Matthews. For the first time in this game.
And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here's Mariota. Oh, and a pass gets tipped and incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor. That'll bring up 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a
2nd and 10. Mariota.
I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense.
Throws deep. Levine is there.
Inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, Start to get those guys creeping up.
First and goal. And Levine has it. Touchdown Titans.
Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean,
and now the Titans lead by 14. 31-17 now.
Executed with great dispatch.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
And here's Young again.
Dances by him. And now he spins free.
And Young is still breaking free.
And a nice return.
And down he goes to the 30.
30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly.
Here comes Lamar Jackson.
On the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation.
They know that they're down in this game. Needs to try to do something.
That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now Jackson on first down.
And Jackson, he lucky that it wasn't a fumble there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They go play action now.
Jackson will throw deep. Oh, and that is intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
It was picked up by Jackson.
And they finally put it into this return.
And down he goes to the 17. 37. With 17 seconds left.
Interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense,
and Levine has it. And down he goes at the 3-yard line.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
And that's it for the third quarter.
The receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball.
31-17. We'll be back to Tennessee after this.
Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter. A good chance.
Back here, Tennessee. Titans still with the football, but they're winning. If they could get one more score in, they can just go ahead and walk away victorious here. And Mariota gets sacked.
Sacked at the 10. C.J. Mosley in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what?
Here's Mariota.
They'll make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Steps away to his left.
And Mariota's going to run for this one.
And he'll be brought down here.
And down he goes to the 3-yard line.
Turn that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Mariota on 3rd and goal.
Being chased out left.
And Mariota, oh, he just got taken down to the 1-yard line.
And now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there.
Mariota gives it to Lewis, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Dion Lewis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So they went for it from the 1.
And Suckup's extra point is good, and that extends this lead to 21.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough
here's Willie Snead.
So they can call plays and make plays, but they won't need
And he gets taken down to the 29, almost near the 30.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And
here comes Baltimore.
Just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
Here's Jackson on 1st down. And wide open is Michael Crabtree.
You're going to take care of it.
And down he goes to the 47.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next?
Throws deep for Crabtree. And another interception.
Picked off by Jonathan Cyprian. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was looking for Crabtree that time.
Well,
that is already 2 interceptions in this game.
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry.
Here's Henry.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time.
Mariota, and it will be incomplete.
Stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Mariota. Throws deep for Levine. And the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And Willie Snead is taken down at the 31.
It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens.
Now the Ravens are looking to score here.
Marching back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely.
Throws deep for Crabtree. And that one is intercepted.
LaShawn Sims with the INT. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry.
And Lewis,
I've got this. But
gain of 2 yards, and now 2nd down.
Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On the lead option, it's Mariota.
And Mariota's taken down after a 3-yard gain on that one.
Leads to a 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Well, guys, I don't have much to say, but it is all but over for Baltimore. They just cannot get on the same page. Cause after this,
in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
they got the New Orleans Saints.
They look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
3rd and 5. Throws deep. And that one is going to be caught, and that will do it. Touchdown Titans.
A big play there. 73 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just anyone could stop this. They got full
Yet alone another victory.
But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Here comes Willie Snead.
And it's a pretty good return.
And down he goes at the 29.
And the Ravens taking the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
1st and 10, Jackson will throw the screen. There goes Allen. And down he goes at the 41.
To feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
1st and 10 for Collins.
There he goes inside the 30.
And down he goes to the 25.
Raven first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Jackson throws. That one's caught.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16.
The Ravens already know they're going to lose because they were on a 3-game winning streak and now on a 3-game losing streak. And Jackson is sacked.
And pulled down. Brian Arakpo in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole
Jackson, he finds Allen Hurst.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson now.
Jackson finds Hurst for the touchdown, but it's too little too late.
An exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just
all the Titans need to do is just kneel here.
This one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Jackson on a return.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
And look at this. Look at this. The Ravens just allowed a kickoff return.
They're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
I've got to laugh here.
They were supposed to tackle him. Why didn't they tackle him? This is getting pretty ugly.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other.
And Willie Snead will kneel.
Run it up.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
And Baltimore back on the field. They've already know they've lost the game, so they're just gonna have to take a shot deep.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's gonna let it fly.
And that one is incomplete with 1 second remaining.
Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that one is intercepted, and it's all over. Titans win.
The USC man, Adoree Jackson. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Wasn't even close.
It's only going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Tennessee, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Dick.
I knew it. I knew it. Baltimore is messing up. Baltimore is messing up. Baltimore is messing up. So guys, in week 7, Titans will take on the Chargers and Baltimore will take on the Saints. So, man, if you are ready for the next episode in Green Bay, and the question is, can the Packers keep their streak alive? Hit that like button, make it splash on that like button.